As new Magic Key holders and foodies, we weren't about to miss the Lunar New Year festival at Disney's California Adventure. We grabbed our Sip and Saber pass and tried as much food as we could. The first item we tried were the fried lemongrass dumplings with plum sauce. The sauce really was the star of the show, and there wasn't enough of it. They were just kind of okay. Like the crispiness, though, these are 3 out of 5 dogasms for. Next up for the same stand were the steamed pork and vegetable dumplings with black garlic sauce. Better, but still just okay. We wondered whether if you swapped the sauces between the two dumplings, they'd be better. It was 3 out of 5 dogasms. We headed over to Studio Catering Co. for the char-siu styled ribs, drizzled with peanuts and scallions. Loved this. Super tender. Could have been a little warmer, but amazing. 5 out of 5 dogasms. Next were the quesadilla egg rolls. Little embarrassed to say this is my first time having anything quesadilla. Loved it. People said it was spicy though, and I'm super sensitive to spice, and I had no spice whatsoever. It was really great though. 4 out of 5 dogasms. My husband is cheese averse, so while I was having the egg roll, he was trying the shrimp lo mein. He thought it was okay, but needed more spice or sauce or something. That was 3.5 stars for him. As mentioned before, I'm super spice sensitive, so I was a little surprised that I needed to try the barbecue pork bun with kimchi mayo and garlic chili crunch, but I love everything bao. It was a little spicy, my lips were tingling, but it wasn't so overpowering that I couldn't enjoy that juicy, tender, sweet meat inside. Loved it. 4 out of 5 dogasm. Don't think you're legally allowed to go to the festival without trying the Mickey Macaron. This year it was strawberry milk tea flavored, really good, really delicate, as you can see it crush under my fingers. I didn't love that, even though it was fresh tasting and great, that the milk tea wasn't distributed so you couldn't get it all in one bite. And look how messy my fingers got. It was 4 out of 5 dogasms. It would have been 5 if they would have distributed the tea flavor a little better. Washed it down with the taro Vietnamese styled iced coffee. Embarrassed to say that this was my first time knowingly having anything taro. I really liked it. It was a really thick cream though, so it was hard to stir in. And there was a lot of ice, which is the reason I'm giving it 3.5 dogasms, because I thought it wasn't super valuable. Next was possibly my biggest disappointment of the festival, which was the Kung Pao Bao with plant-based chicken. No issues at all with the chicken itself. It was fine, texture was great, but there was no flavor to the dish, especially for a Kung Pao dish that should have been packed with flavor, so 2.5 stars out of disappointment. In complete contrast, I tried a bite of my husband's order of the red spice fried chicken bites. Lots of flavor. It's a sweet heat, but for sure the heat is there. So if you're not loving spice, it's not for you. He gave it 3 out of 5 dogasms and thought it was great over rice. The spicy fried rice with tofu and crispy peas wasn't as successful. My husband said it was a weird combination of textures and not a lot of flavor. 3 out of 5 dogasms. The last item I tried was the one I wanted to try the most, so of course this is when my battery was going low and I was stuck with still images, but this mandarin orange mousse cake was so good. If you're a texture person, you might find it a little weird, but I thought it was delicious and a work of art. It was a lot of like orange curd flavor and just so beautiful. 4 out of 5 dogasms. That was it for the festival for us. Love the adventure of trying new things and can't wait for our first food and wine festival.